Before the mighty Seljuks and before the Abbasids truly faded, there was a dynasty that ruled Khurasan with loyalty to the Caliph and ambition of its own, the Tahirids. A tale of loyalty, power, and quiet collapse in the shadow of history. This is the rise and fall of the Tahirid dynasty. In the early 9th century, the Abbasid Caliphate was vast but fragile, stretching from North Africa to Persia. The caliphs in Baghdad struggled to keep control over far-flung provinces, especially the powerful region of Khurasan in northeastern Iran and western Central Asia. To maintain order, the Abbasids turned to military governors, or wali, who could rule in the name of the caliph. Among them rose a man of Persian origin named Tahir ibn Husayn, whose sword would change the course of Khurasan. Tahir ibn Husayn was no ordinary general. A skilled commander and loyal supporter of Caliph al-Ma'mun, he played a pivotal role in the Abbasid civil war against al-Amin, Ma'mun's rival brother. In 813, after leading a brilliant campaign that culminated in the siege of Baghdad, Tahir helped Ma'mun take the throne. As a reward, he was appointed governor of Khurasan, a post with nearly autonomous power. But here's the twist. In 822, while still in service to the caliph, Tahir omitted the caliph's name during Friday prayers, a subtle but clear declaration of independence. He died mysteriously days later. His son, Talha ibn Tahir, succeeded him and solidified the family's rule, though they never openly broke with the Abbasids. The Tahirids ruled from Merv and later Nishapur, maintaining a careful balance, autonomy in practice, loyalty in public. The Tahirids governed efficiently. They collected taxes, secured trade routes, and fostered Persian culture. Though Arabic remained the language of administration, Persian literary life flourished in their courts. They kept the peace in Khurasan, suppressed local rebellions, and even governed Baghdad for a brief period, showing the trust the Abbasids still placed in them. But beneath this success lay growing cracks. The dynasty relied heavily on military strength and the personal reputation of its leaders. As the decades passed, these strengths faded. By the mid-9th century, the Tahirid state was weakening. Internal disputes, court corruption, and the increasing assertiveness of rival powers chipped away at their authority. The final blow came from the east. A new force was rising in lower Central Asia, the Saffarids, led by the charismatic warlord Yaqub al-Safar, a former coppersmith who turned conqueror. In 873, Yaqub marched into Khurasan. The Tahirid governor, Muhammad ibn Tahir, was defeated and captured. The Saffarids took Nishapur, and the Tahirid dynasty came to an end. In Baghdad, the Tahirid line lingered a bit longer in bureaucratic roles, but their days of ruling were over. The Tahirids are often overlooked in the great saga of Islamic history. But for over 50 years they held together one of the most important provinces in the Abbasid world. They were a bridge between Arab rule and Persian revival, between Abbasid central power and the era of regional dynasties. Their fall was quiet, no grand betrayals, no climactic battles, just the steady erosion of power until the tide turned and history moved on. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this glimpse into Islamic history, don't forget to subscribe.